Alright, so yes, this Electro freeze unit, we say this left barrel keeps going into standby. Let's take a look at the air log. Left pump air, left pump air, left pump air. Alright, we got a pump air problem. They also said half the time the pump doesn't come on. And we try to turn the pump on. Sure enough, no pump. Uh-oh, pressure switch. So, if you ask the pump to come on and this is off, you actually get a pump cover error. So we know that's not it. And there's only two things that interrupt the pump, assuming the relay is opening, and that is that and the pressure switch. So now we need to get to this side panel and check the pressure switch. Here's where diagnostic mode is super helpful, and I'll show you what I mean with a working unit. So this barrel, oh, hang on, let me put it back in freeze. All right, so this barrel has a pull. The pump comes on based on the pressure switch, and then it shuts off. So our pump is off. Now, I can go into diagnostic mode. Even though my pressure switch is interrupting, this becomes irrelevant. If I ask it to run the left pump, even though my pressure is full, it runs, okay? So that means we come over here to diagnostic mode, we hit left pump on, we get nothing. We've got a different problem. It's not a pressure switch. So it may just be that the pump is shot. It may be that we've got a power problem to the pump. Now we got to get into the electrical. So these are your pump motor relays. We're going to go to the right pump, and that's this H2V right there. So if you watch that unit, when I kick this to on, it pulls in, green light, good to go. So if I go to left pump, nothing. So now we need to establish, is that because the relay isn't getting energized, or is it because we got a bad relay? All right, we're powered completely off. Lockout, tag out. We followed the wiring diagrams, and this motor, which is hot, runs to two yellow wires into the motor. Bada bing. So the final check is going to be that I'm going to pull these two terminals, bring them over here where I can get to them. We're going to go ahead and put our meter leads on them, and once we confirm we got 240 coming in, we know we got a bad motor. Boo. But we had a bad relay, which could have taken the motor down. All right, so helper's going to turn that on. I don't know whether I want to see 240 or not. I mean, at least if we see 240, we know. All right, it's not just gonna fire up when he starts it. We're gonna have to turn it on at the unit. Now, relay 212. Bad motor, boys. We're gonna check this capacitor on that motor just to be sure, but bad relay, wasn't lighting, now we've got a light. All right, so super wackadoo. I jumped out the head switch to see if we could get a push start, and then the pump started running. But watch, I'm gonna stop it, let it come to a complete stop, and I'm gonna hit it again. Now it's not. And now it's not at all. It may be the cap, man. We may be in luck and it may be the cap. So here, mira, this is our lucky day for the documentation. It's a 53 to 64 microfarad capacitor, and it comes in absolutely flat line. No continuity, nothing. So I called United. My local one doesn't have this one, but they can get it. So tomorrow.